Are you sick of counting calories 24/7? Well, here's my top 3 tips that are going to ensure that you still lose weight without counting calories. Back when I was competing a lot more, I didn't want to count calories 24/7. I had a family job, training 3 times a day. I just didn't have time to be counting calories all the time. I didn't have time to be going on to MyFitnessPal 4 to 5 times a day just to log in numbers. And I'm sure you don't want to either. Now, counting calories is preached by every PT, and there's a good reason for that, because you need to do it. It is an effective way of losing weight. It is the only way to lose weight, is reducing your calorie intake. However, when you're the head of your household, you've got multiple responsibilities. You want to streamline your daily habits so that they become instinctual. So you want to be able to identify that you're at a deficit without even thinking. So let's get straight to it. Here's my top 3 tips. Tip number 1, get a solid baseline. Chances are your food intake won't change much day to day, Monday to Friday. It only really changes at the weekends. So Monday to Friday is a simple fact of, or simple task of staying consistent. And if you know you're not consistent with that, well, then you know the next day you need to adjust. So for example, say Monday you eat a certain amount of calories, you know you're at a deficit because you've recorded it on the Monday. On Tuesday you try and stay the same as the Monday. On Tuesday, say you eat a little bit more, well then on Wednesday you know you just need to subtract something away. It should become quite instinctual. That way you know in your head what a deficit looks like in that week. Now at the weekend it's different, but we have different tactics for that later on. So pay attention, watch the full video, and I'll explain why at the end. Tip number 2, keep the weekends fasted. If you're anything like me, and 99% of the population of men, at weekends you're probably going to eat out, go for a drink, probably consume a lot more calories during the night at weekends. You'll go to the cinema with your family, or you're sitting in front of the TV with your other half, and in turn snack, eat a lot of foods that are quite calorific. For this reason, I recommend eating the vast majority of your calories later in the day and staying fasted for the first part of the day until after midday. Now, it's really up to you when you break your fast, but I would aim for about 1, 2 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock. And then at that, have a high protein meal and save sort of the more carbohydrate and fatty foods later on, because that's pretty much all the tasty foods and the stuff you're going to snack on at night time. This is also handy if you're going out drinking. So save your calories for the alcohol. Tip number 3 is have 1 massive salad per day. Now listen, when I say a massive salad, I mean get one of them big massive metal mixing bowls, fill it with a full bag of salad, courgettes, peppers, mushrooms, whatever veg you like, grill them up, put them in it. Some chicken breast, little tiny bit of feta cheese, not a lot, balsamic vinegar, mix it up. If you eat 1 of them per day, you will be full. You'll be full after that. It's a lot of volume, but it's not a lot of calories, and that's the key. Fill the stomach up, but not fill yourself with a lot of calories. Now, not only will you benefit from the micronutrient density of the actual food and the health benefits, but in turn you'll crave less, binge less, and you won't run for the sort of craving type foods because your stomach will be full. You won't be thinking about eating because you'll be full. In turn, you'll thank yourself, and there's less chance of you running to the cupboard and grabbing your kids' sweets. Now, as you start to understand your body a little bit better, it's important to start implementing strategies that rely more in intuition. Now, at the start, it's going to be hard. You're not going to be intuitively able to eat in a deficit. You've got to teach yourself. But using these tips and strategies will help. Listen, you are the head of your household. If you are watching this, more likely you're a man. You're going to be the head of your household. You've got to demonstrate leadership and set a good example for your family. And that is reflected upon how you look, how you eat, and how you perform. Listen, I'd love to know your thoughts on the tactics you've just listened to. And if you have any more to share, please put them in the comments below.